Cancer, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 21st to the 27th of November. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for this coming week is the Two of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords upright. Okay, so Cancer, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the Two of Swords energy. Typically, the Two of Swords is an energy of being closed off, being in a place of, you know, being really uncertain about a situation that you may be involved in. You may be closed off to someone or they may be closed off to you. We're going to find out more about this when we clarify in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Three of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like in the recent past, there was a very strong connection that you had with a specific person. The problem that I'm seeing here in the recent past was there was a lack of really being clear on how this connection was going to move forward. Okay, I do feel like there was a lot of love here in the past, but there was equally a lot of doubt. Okay, and we're going to find out more about this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like in the present moment with the Ten of Wands, there's a really strong energy here of something that's been really difficult for you is finally coming to an end or will come to an end is what I'm getting. Page of Swords is here, so there could be a lot of spying, watching, trying to make sense of something in the present moment. I'm also getting some of you may be in this place of wanting to give to someone or make an effort in some sort of situation, but you could be really overanalyzing the situation, especially if you went through a really painful ending. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Sun, the Six of Cups, and you have the High Priestess. Okay, so I feel like in the near future, there's something here that is coming back from your past. Okay, it could be a person, it could be a memory, it could be an experience here because the Six of Cups is here. Now, I don't feel that this is a bad thing because the Sun is here in the near future. And usually with the Sun is all about illumination, optimism, vitality, and the High Priestess is here as well too. So some of you still have a really strong connection with someone from your past, okay? And even though you may say to yourself, you know, I'm done with someone from the past, I'm not interested anymore, there's a reason why something from the past is showing up in the near future, and we're gonna talk about it in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords, okay? And the Five of Swords is a card of standing up for what it is that we want, fighting for what it is that we want, standing up for ourselves. Could be, you know, competing for something. And there's something here you're competing for, or it could be people competing for your attention and time, okay? So we're gonna talk more about that as we get into your reading. So let's get into your reading, let's clarify, and let's see what is going on for you. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So your biggest challenge has a lot to do with the fact that a lot of you, I'm really getting, for the past few weeks that I've been doing your reading, there's a strong energy here of you wanting to move forward. You wanting to move to the next phase of your life, maybe accomplishing something, traveling, making something happen in your life. And I think the biggest challenge for you, Cancer, is the fact that there's a situation in your life that has caused or created a lot of anxiety, especially surrounding your relationships. So I feel like your biggest challenge here is to really ask yourself one important question. And the one important question that Spirit is asking you to ask yourself is, why are you allowing some sort of situation to keep you feeling closed off? Are you afraid of getting hurt again? Are you afraid that something here that you want to happen isn't going to happen the way that you want it to? So it's one thing to worry about something, and it's another thing to actually step into that energy of doing something about it. So I think a lot of you, the biggest challenge for this coming week is the debilitation of not being able to actually take action towards what it is that you want. And the best remedy for anxiety, fear, depression is to be logical about the situation and ultimately make some sort of steps to move forward. Okay, so there's a reason why you're closed off. There's a reason why something here is blocked. And it could be because of the emotional energy that you are putting towards the situation or feeling. So this is about you really identifying what it means for you to move forward and how you plan on doing that instead of allowing fear and anxiety to take you over, okay? Others of you also want love, or you want to be with someone who's at a distance. But again, there's a lot of this closed off energy, and this closed off energy is coming from this anxiety that you're facing. So your biggest challenge here is to figure a way out in terms of how you are going to decide to take action towards this situation, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Three of Wands. Now, by the way, the Three of Wands is part of your challenge. And in the past, the reason why you have so much anxiety, okay, in terms of your challenge is because there was a failure in the past or something here that you felt was going to happen. Again, a happy outcome may have not happened the way that you wanted it to happen, okay? So you have, yes, the Devil here in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Star in reverse. So I am strongly getting here that something you thought was a part of your destiny, something that was for you, didn't happen the way it needed to. And someone here started to become extremely toxic in the past, extremely toxic in the past. This could have been someone here that you thought you were going to have a new beginning with. I feel like you opened yourself up a lot to this person as well. I did see the Four of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the Lovers in the recent past for Cancer. So the Lovers is clarified by the Strength, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. It's funny because the Four of Cups and Ace of Cups came out in reverse, and now they're upright. So I feel like in the recent past, you tried everything in your power to accept love from this person, to really make something work here. And when you tried to offer love, or when this person tried to offer love to you, there was this lack of reciprocation. Somebody here was constantly worried about something. So I feel like in the past, as much as you may have wanted to move forward with someone, something stopped this from actually happening and manifesting, okay? Now, in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting a very difficult situation is coming to an end for you. The important message here is, it says, what has become overwhelming in my life? So a lot of you can be in this place, especially as we move into Sagittarius energy, which the Ten of Wands is here. This is about you completely recognizing what is finally closing out for you. Something that's been super difficult is closing out, and you are trying to make sense of this, okay? So tell me more about the Ten of Wands. What's the important message for Cancer in the present moment? You have the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, and you have the Knight of Cups. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that there's this lack of stability in terms of your love life. Some of you have a new offer coming in, or you have someone new that's showing up, okay? Ace of Wands. And this new beginning that you are embarking on is going to require you to be very emotionally clear. I feel like the Knight of Wands is you. Okay, the Knight of Cups is you. This is you, like just going around and seeing what options I have, you know, who can I give my love to? So this is about you recognizing in the present moment that something here is completely done. Something that's been so difficult for you is finally coming to an end. But I think part of you being able to manifest this situation that you want, again, some of you want a new home, some of you want a relationship, some of you want to be closer to somebody who's at a distance. Whatever it is that you're trying to conquer, the biggest message for you right now is to get really, really clear on this new beginning, because now that this cycle is coming to an end, it's making room for something bigger and better. So I feel in the present moment, there's a lot of research, analyzing, really trying to make sense of what your next move is going to be. Tell me more about the Page of Swords for Cancer in the present moment. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Death, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. Yes. So one thing that you need to keep in mind here in the present moment as you start to analyze what your life is going to be like after this ending, because a lot of you are going into hermit mode, maybe you're spending more time on your own, maybe you are focusing on what is going to make you happy. One of the things that I see here, and I'm going to be really honest with you, Cancer, I feel a lot of you are still focused on something here that went wrong. Even though it's done and it's over, you're still reminiscing about it. And what that's doing is it's giving this effect of you not being able to see something here that's a lot better for you, okay? A lot better in terms of something that's going to make you a lot happier. So the time that you're spending on your own right now after this ending is really kind of getting you into this place of shifting your focus, especially if you're in a place of anxiety, fear, stress about your future, okay? So tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Why is it here? What does Cancer need to know? You have the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. One of the things that you have to keep in mind, because I do feel for many of you, if you're interested in love or you're trying to attract love, for many of you, not only your sign, but I did see this with Taurus as well too. So you can be like a rising Taurus, or you can have some sort of connection to Taurus. You're still healing in the present moment. Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. You're healing from somebody here taking advantage of you, cheating, lying, deception. And I think one of the things that's making it difficult for you to accomplish or achieve what it is that you want is the fact that you were hurt really, really, really badly in the past. And there is a sense here, Cancer, that you're still carrying that with you in the present moment. Taurus, Aquarius, and Cancer are the signs right now who are really going through it in terms of healing. So in the present moment, as you start to really figure out this new direction you're going to take, it may require you to really connect with how you can heal and how you can release some sort of deceptive situation that you experienced in the past in the present moment, okay? Now, in the near future, there is an energy here of the past coming back, and it could be memories from the past. It doesn't have to be a person. For some of you, it could be a person that's coming back. We're gonna find out when we clarify the Six of Cups, okay? In a moment, we're gonna clarify it. But first, I wanna clarify the Sun. Something beautiful is coming into your life, okay, with the Sun. The Sun is a very positive card in tarot. Tell me more about the, wow. You have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles, and, oh, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there's this energy here in the near future of collaboration, working with certain people, like-minded people. There's going to be a big opportunity for you. I feel like it's a financial opportunity that's coming in, but this financial opportunity, Cancer, that's coming in is part of you collaborating with certain people. And that is something that is going to make you really happy. I feel here with the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. But as you start to move into this new direction and you start to grow and change and become better, what always happens constantly when we start working on ourselves, becoming the best version of ourselves, we start to look sexier, we start to look hotter, we start to, you know, become more confident, more assured of ourselves. That's when the past comes back. So for those of you who are like, are they coming back? Are they going to come back? When are they coming back? They are going to come back when you start to do the inner work, okay? When you start to pretend like your life is not with them and, you know, you're disconnected, which I feel like you're doing in the present moment. And it is causing a lot of anxiety now that you have gone through this transition. Somebody here comes back from the past, or a memory from the past resurfaces. And there's a reason why this is happening. There's a reason, okay? So why is the Six of Cups here for Cancer in the near future? You have the King of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and you have the Two of Pentacles. Someone here from your past is going to come back, okay? And again, this can happen at any time, but because this reading is closer to the end of the month, it may happen when the Sun changes from Scorpio into Sagittarius. So that's a form of a progression. This person who's coming back could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and or it could be a Taurus. Pisces is really strong here. So there's a decision here that has to be made after a long period of not speaking to this person or not talking. And I think one of the reasons why this person decides to come back to you is because they may come to this conclusion that there is a very strong spiritual connection between you and them. And one of the things that I see here is they're fighting for this. Okay, they're fighting for you. They're fighting for your energy. They're fighting to really possibly come back together with you. Okay, tell me more about the High Priestess in the near future for Cancer. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Wands upright. So in the near future, a lot of you, like I said, are still going to be tested, okay? There's still this test here of when this person comes back, a lot of you may be very drawn to being with them because one of the things that you want right now is you want to move forward. You don't want to be in this place of stagnation. A lot of you, like I said, want to move, or you want to get closer to somebody who's at a distance. But during this time of you trying to do that, there is anxiety, there is a lot of uncertainty here. And when this person decides to come back around, a lot of you may be in this place of, you know, caving in and then going back with this person. So there is something here about a conflict in the near future, okay? And this conflict may happen after you start to open yourself up to this person. So I think one of the things that you need to keep in mind is don't forget about you, okay? Because oftentimes what happens, you get into relationships, you give everything, you give, you know, whatever. You give your love, you give your time, you give your energy, only to find yourself disappointed. So make sure that whatever it is you're opening yourself up to in the near future is something that is going to allow you to progress and move forward the way that you want to, okay? So let's get some advice. You have the Ace of Swords, the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords. Yes. So your biggest piece of advice here is when you're dealing with any situation in your life, make sure you are not taking action without really looking or viewing things from multiple perspectives. This is about you getting 100% clear on something before you take action. Something from the past comes back, it looks good, it feels good, it tastes good, it smells good, and you're like, yeah, I want this. But Spirit is saying, remember what you went through. There's a reason why you went through what you went through. And this situation that you're going through is building some sort of defense mechanism within you. The Queen of Swords is someone who is very thorough. She knows exactly what's going on, when it's going on, how it's going on, why, because she actually does the research. She does the digging. And a lot of the times you look at things from the surface and you say, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then you drop your guard and then boom, you're disappointed. So look at this situation from a different perspective. Be very logical. Do not allow your emotions to overwhelm you when it comes to this situation because you don't want to find yourself disappointed again, okay? So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.